Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Havoc. It's summertime. Amazing, right? It's great. It's fun. It's awesome. This is vlog 2, by the way. A little bit later than I expected, but as you can tell, I'm kind of under the weather. Because my voice is kind of messed up. Today I'm going to come to you and talk to you about music. We'll throw in some video games and stuff about video games and my new cell phone, and maybe throw out a couple shout outs. First off, I'm going to talk to you about music. I'm a big time music fan, and in the last couple of weeks an amazing CD came out. It's called Indestructible, and if you don't know who the band is, I'm going to tell you right now, it's Disturbed. Check it out. It's an amazing CD. I was fortunate enough to get the special edition version, where it comes with a DVD where you can watch some of the making of, like, Inside the Fire, which actually the song has to deal with suicide. I know a lot of people don't realize that, but if you look it up, there's actually, I think, somewhere actually on YouTube, I think David Drummel was talking about it, about the making of it, and what actually happened. Go check it out. I recommend that. I bought the CD, and a lot of people are like, why don't you just have somebody burn it for you? I'm like, no, man. I would rather support the bands, give them money for all the hard work and time and effort that they put into it, especially them being a Chicago band. I'm huge into Chicago bands. Like, you know, if you remember, what was the name of that band? I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, like, Rise Against is another Chicago band. It's another genre, of course. It's completely separate, completely opposite. Well, not really opposite. A different type of genre of music versus Disturbed is. Disturbed Chicago band. I would totally support any Chicago band because, of course, I'm from Chicago, obviously. But yeah, I do recommend going to pick that up. If you enjoy that type of music, please, by all means, you know, support the bands. That's the only way the music industry survives, and so on and so forth. I know I say that all the time, right? You just slap me every time I say that. I'd get slapped about 1,000 times. Next, video games. Well, you all know that I'm a well, how do I say this? A World of Warcraft connoisseur, if you will. In the last couple of weeks, my guild, Genova, and you probably see some of the stuff on my page, has progressed an extreme amount. We're actually 4 of 9 Black Temple, which is bosses, for those who don't know. And now we are 4 of 5 in Hyjal as of last night. We did an amazing job last night clearing up to Archie, which is Archimon, which is the last boss in the Hyjal Summit instance, which is the area of which we're right now trying to overcome, so to speak. I am the main warrior tank. My character is the main warrior tank in the guild, and basically what it is you know, we have 25 people get together from all over the place, and we set up what's called a raid, and that raid goes into an instance, and you get gear, which is actually the game is not particularly about gear. It's about progressing. It's about seeing the content that Blizzard Entertainment is putting on the table. And it's amazing content. Blizzard does an amazing job. They just actually announced a new game called Diablo 3. If you don't know about it, go check it out. I'm sure if you're a Diablo fan, you already know about it. You've heard it through the pipeline anyhow. Anyways, back to World of Warcraft. The content is what you're meant to see. The gear is the tools to obtain the content to which you want to see. You know, that all the developers and all the people put time into, so that gamers like myself can go and see this content and kind of progress forward and conquer the content, so to speak. But anyways, my guild Genova has improved a tremendous amount in the last 3 weeks. You know, I may put up some more Fraps videos if I get a chance to. It's just that you know, when I'm in the middle of a raid, I don't really think about it. I'm in the middle of tanking or doing something like that, trying to keep, you know, creatures off of healers, you know, which are trying to keep me alive in turn. Anyways, but that's the whole deal with the video games. I also play a lot of Call of Duty. I have Call of Duty for PC. I have Call of Duty, or I should say Call of Duty 4 for PC and for Xbox 360. And they're both extremely amazing games. My 360 game is not as cool looking as it is on my PC, because my PC has, you know, I have an amazing setup on my PC, so obviously most games are going to be set up better and look better on a PC versus on an Xbox. Not downing an Xbox. I love my Xbox 360. I like Xbox Live, except I haven't played Halo 3 in a while, just because of the fact that it's Halo 3, and you know, I've done everything I want to do in Halo 3, and then it gets kind of redundant. You do it every so often when you're bored or in between raids, World of Warcraft, or if I'm not watching TV or something. Anyways, that's the whole video game thing. Also, I want to give a shout out to all the Genova cats, Hydra, the GM, all the people that, you know, are there on a weekly basis, cutting through the instances, putting their time in. They're the ones that deserve all the credit for doing what they do. And they do what they do best and put 110% into it. And I completely commend every one of them. Coming from me, I am one of the officers of the guild. And coming from me, I'm telling you, everybody does an amazing job. And hopefully it continues so that we can go through the next instance, the next 2 instances where we want to clear through Black Temple, and we want to go into Sunwell, which is the newest instance that they put out, which looks really cool. I haven't been in there yet. I want to see it before the expansion. The expansion actually is coming out in the future. There hasn't been a date set. Nothing unusual there, but Blizzard, when they say something, when they say we want to make it perfect, we want to make it right before it goes out, that's exactly what they want to do. Anyhow, a couple other shout outs to the Genova Cats, Teaster, No Limits, let's see who else. We've got Apostate, we got my old friend Out of Ammo, we've got, you know, all those guys. His Sith, of course, out there. As you may know, Clay is a Jedi, 44, his Sith, he's another cat in our guild. He's not hanging out with us in the instances, but he's there as kind of like one of our social members, really cool kid. Just want to give a shout out to those guys. And you know, like I said, kind of music, video games, kind of update, you know, enjoying summer. I want to throw a big thank you to everybody for sticking around and watching my videos. I also want to say, I did put up a Asthma Sucks video about 6 or 8 months ago, and I want to make one little point about this. I have asthma, obviously, as you may know, and everybody, please check that out. It's very informative. Not very informative, but it's informative. Don't take it lightly. Make sure to take it seriously. It's very, you know, important that everybody knows that, especially if you have asthma. I just want to throw that out there. And last but not least, you know, in closing this up, you know, kind of saying, you know, this is like kind of random, kind of just hey, I'm back thing. I want to say to everybody that's watching my videos, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking the, you know, a couple of minutes to watch my videos and enjoy them. If you do have any questions, comments, or anything like that, please put them in the bottom in the comments. Or if you like it, subscribe. Or if you know, you want to ask me a question, shoot me a question. Or, you know, if you want to talk to me directly, if you look at my main page, you find my AIM name and my email addresses. Please send me a mail. Please send me a shout out on AIM. Be more than happy to talk with you for no reason, you know, just to shoot the poop, so to speak. Other than that, I want to say I hope everybody's having an enjoyable summer, and I will be talking back soon. Oh, one last thing. I didn't mention about my cell phone yet, did I? Hold on one second. Actually, I just got a text message. That's the reason why I mentioned it. This is, a lot of people know that the iPod 3G is coming out, and this is Sprint's version. It is not a iPod killer, it's an iPod competitor. It's an amazing phone. I was going to do a tech corner, but I don't have time right now to do a tech corner on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show it to you real quick. This is the Sprint Instinct. It's an amazing phone. I love this phone. This phone is just incredible. It's a touchscreen phone. It does have everything you want. It has weather, it has sports, has news, has text messaging, has a camera on it. Let's see if I can start the camera real quick. You might be able to see that. It has a 2 megapixel. Oh, there it goes. It has a 2 megapixel camera. It does video. It also does video messaging. It's a great phone if you have Sprint and you don't want to spend the money and going to grab an iPhone. I definitely recommend getting the Sprint Instinct. But for now, I'm out. I hope everybody's enjoying the summer. And if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to holler at me. I'd be more than happy to talk to you. So, until next time, like always everybody, stay safe online and in the real world.